over here.
Oh,
Yeah, get
God, look at this. Something? Oh, it's something all right. Oh, Lord, disgusting. God.
How deep do you think we need to go? Because I'm pretty sure we're approaching hell right about now. I can smell it.
Jen, you know, I can handle this. I'll get a couple more uniforms down here.
Okay, Mag. Just tired.
I think you're back on the job too soon. Need to get some strength back.
I'm fine.
Oh, no, we're good yet.
You know, this weapon could be here or anywhere between here and the crime scene.
Yeah, well, we need to find this knife the victim told us about, because we ain't gonna make that ag assault if we don't.
You know, how come Cagney and Lacey never got the plum assignments like this? I can never remember which one was which. Can you?
I don't believe it.
Oh, my God, you found it. Yes, baby, one black-handled switchblade, as reported. Drop it right in there. Beautiful.
You know what? I'm telling you, I think the wallet is in here, too.
Oh, oy. This is wonderful.
Meg.
Oh, my God. Victim is Kyle Bruckner, 18, who was a senior at Embarcadero High. He had a school ID on him.
Cause of death?
Blow to the head, crushed his skull.
Time of death?
12 midnight, give or take 12 hours, but the ME says that he was killed somewhere else. There wasn't enough blood on the scene.
Just a kid, dumped.
Do you have any family?
Yeah, there's a mother, a sister, and the father's deceased. They're coming in to identify the body, the morgue.
Anything else?
Maybe more than one assailant, you know? He was a big, strong kid. He was wearing his Letterman's jacket.
Is this the dumpster case?
Yeah.
Okay, stick with family and friends and known associates. It's unlikely a random attacker would have moved the body. And let's find the murder site, trace the victim's movements, starting with the last 24 hours. Partner with Raina.
Where's Nate?
Any personal day.
Oh, that's right.
This is brunch?
Kind of all I had, but besides sex, salt, and chocolate. Trifecta of decadent bliss.
I'm not complaining.
That's pretty good.
Are you feeling guilty?
About what?
I'm taking a personal day.
No, you kidding me? It's personal. It's the whole point of it. I can do whatever I want.
So, what happens after this?
We talked about a movie, maybe. And, maybe dinner out.
Dinner in.
Whatever you say.
My son was never in trouble with the law.
If he had enemies, I don't know them.
Everyone loved Kyle. And you had no idea that Kyle didn't come home last night?
I left for my office early this morning. I had a house closing. I'm a broker. I thought Kyle was asleep.
She goes to bed early. Sometimes Kyle comes in after she's in bed.
Did you know where Kyle was last night?
The gym?
Kyle rides his bike to the gym several times a week with his friends from the team. Silver's gym.
Do you know if Kyle had a girlfriend?
Yes. Angela Martin. She goes to our school.
Look, thank you for talking with us. We know this is a very difficult time for you.
You said you thought it might be someone Kyle knew. But that can't be. No one who knew Kyle would want to hurt him.
Hey, Daddy.
Help you, ladies?
Hi, Inspector Washington. This is Inspector De Lorenzo. We have a few questions we need to ask you about Kyle Brooklyn.
He's not in any trouble, is he?
Why do you ask?
You'd be surprised. He's a good kid.
Was he here last night?
Oh, I can check.
How well do you know him?
We're kind of the unofficial after-school training center for the Embarcadero football team. Kyle and the guys have been coming here since they were freshmen.
Any problems with them?
As you know, at that age, they get rowdy sometimes, but you tell them they can, and they do. Like I said, they're good kids. Here. Kyle signed in at 8:15.
And out?
We only checked them in. Someone who was here might remember.
You?
No, I was down at my place in Mexico. I got back last night.
Oh, that explains the tan.
It's all over, too.
We're gonna need a list from all day yesterday and the names and numbers of your employees who were on duty.
Sure. Just give me a couple minutes.
Is it all right to take a look around?
Kyle's all right, isn't he?
No, we found his body this morning.
Damn. I need to start working out.
Need some help?
Thanks.
A little too much weight?
Can handle lots more. Tougher than I look. Shouldn't you be in school? I ditched PE. Soccer practice. Too bad, it's good exercise. It's wimpy. Keep up my training, pretty soon I'll be big.
When we heard about Kyle, some of the students put this together. I didn't have the heart to tell them no.
Looks like you had a lot of friends.
Oh, Kyle was popular. B+ student, the team, active in campus affairs. Something like this shakes, Something like this shakes our protected little world. Coach Staley.
Mrs. Harris.
I'd like you to meet Inspectors Ekstead and Ramirez. They're investigating Kyle's death. They may have some questions for you.
Anything we can do to help.
What do you tell us about Kyle?
He was a 3-year starter for me, a team leader. He was a hard worker, never missed a practice. And I was proud to coach him.
He was all-league middle linebacker.
Thanks. There are probably 100 names here.
Yeah, we just have time for a power set.
Raina.
Yeah.
See a Monarch Model 10 there?
No. Okay, so he finishes his workout, leaves on his bike.
Or maybe not. CD.
The lab's confirmed. It's Kyle's blood.
We'll be talking to everyone who might have seen Kyle at the gym.
And canvassing the neighborhood. We still haven't found the bike, though.
Well, there's one more thing to factor in. Toxicology report.
Drugs?
Not what you think. Illegal anabolic steroids in high concentrations. Kyle was a user.
but I would have known. I would have seen it in Kyle, wouldn't I?
Not necessarily. The drugs affect some people more than others.
It's not true, Mom. They're wrong.
Where could he have gotten illegal steroids?
Well, unfortunately, it's not that difficult.
No, my brother wouldn't do that. He always took care of himself.
They were very close, ever since my husband died.
Yeah, that's okay. We understand.
If you find anything,
We'll let you know.
thank you.
Sure.
Under the circumstances.
Yeah, she's hanging in there. No, it still makes you wonder, though. I mean, they seem like a really strong, solid family. They loved each other.
Well, unfortunately, kids are not their parents, and everybody makes mistakes, so most of the time, people who love you most get hurt.
Oh, God.
What is that?
Extreme action figure. They have a whole set of them. Ben has a couple that he plays with.
Maybe he shouldn't.
I know. Trust me, Ben's a very smart boy. He knows that that thing has absolutely nothing to do with the perfect male image. But you know what? I think maybe I'll remind him.
All right, T-1607, John Mendoza.
Son?
It's not worth it, Dopes.
Thank you.
Just the cigarettes.
My, John. Breaking training? And I thought seniors were supposed to set an example for the rest of the team. Don't you know possession of tobacco could get you suspended from Friday's game?
Those aren't his. John found them on campus. He told me all about it.
Is that so?
Coach wouldn't lie.
Look, you really have the right to invade these kids' privacy and single out members of the team.
And you are?
Corday, Denny. Maybe you want to pat me down while you're at it.
Maybe I should.
Mr. Corday is filling in for Randall, our assistant coach.
Where's Randall?
Hospital. Appendicitis.
How long have you been here?
Today's my first day.
Well, you're off to a bang-up start.
You know, if I were these kids' parents, I'd sue you.
Well, Moore's in the principal's office. Maybe you should have someone read it to you. I guess we should be grateful they didn't throw rotten tomatoes.
How would you feel if you're in school and some fascist cop was going through your locker?
Great. Grown up and become the enemy. Speaking of enemy, Nate really got into it. He's there one day and they're ready to vote him Teacher of the Year.
Well, my partner has hidden talent. Hopefully someday we'll discover what they are.
You guys are pretty tight, huh?
Yeah, you know, partners.
Sure, I know. But he is a man, and he did look cute in that tracksuit.
Did he?
We're gonna grab some lunch.
Brought mine.
See you later, then.
All right.
What are you doing?
Well, the gym was closed during lunch.
Not to us?
Something you boys need?
Where'd you coach before?
Torrance. It's outside of LA.
You really think we could sue the school?
I think it's possible, yeah. And once they start trampling on your rights, where does it stop?
Kyle left the gym approximately 9:45.
He worked out alone, but he didn't necessarily keep to himself. He spoke in passing to, what, half a dozen of the people that we interviewed and gave them no indication that he was upset or nervous.
We've got interviews to finish